Okay. So, welcome back to the data stream in the Outer Worlds. I plan on going to Stellar Bay today, among other things. I just went through and did a whole bunch of inventory management type stuff, and we're going to go get started. So, let's see. Let me do one thing over here. Okay. Oh, and this other thing too. There, okay. Just needed to make some things a little smaller so I can see on my screen off to the side. Here we go. Okay. Let's...
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Sure, go ahead. Does this guy have a life? On screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right.
Sure.
If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
You sound like you've been there.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Really? Where should I start?
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I wonder if Nyoka's the last companion. Let's see, do I have any more questions for this dude?
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
All right, I'm off.
Best of luck.
You can't
Everyone on the
talk
Hope
about your
is counting
questions
on you.
over the... Wow, I just started and it leveled up. Okay. Let's go take care of that, shall we? I can't remember what I did last time, what I focused on, whether it was... So what we'll do is we're going to add 1 to leadership, 1 to tech, 1 to stealth, 1 to dialogue, 1... We're going to add 1 to each, actually. And now, where do I put these last points? Let's put them... let's put 1 more in stealth, 1 more in leadership, and 1 more in defense. I think that's good. Yep. And any perks? No perks. Anything for any of these guys? No, it appears not. Okay, cool. Let's get to work. And we're going to go to Monarch, all the way across the solar system. Warning, dangerous Cascadia landing pad. Huh. Not going to go there just yet. We'll go to Stellar Bay first.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Well, aren't you special? Okay, well. Oh, nobody's waiting to ambush me with a question. So I guess we shall go. That's all the stuff I put in. Who should
Remember that you are not insured.
Who should I take with me? You know, let's take Ellie. Oh, I gotta... Instead of Parvati, let's take Ellie and Max. Right? No, why are you there? Sam? Sam actually is really good. He kind of kicks ass. But I want to see how these two get along. All right. So, supposedly there's a bunch of creatures on here that make this place super dangerous. I guess we'll find out. The effect on your character. Okay. I was reading all this stuff on the bottom. It's actually... Oh! What was that trophy for? Something fishy? Okay, here we go. What's there to look around? Or what's there as I look around, I should say. Oh, stealing. You don't just leave free stuff around for everyone? Oh, that's a shame. Alright. Oop, what's in here? There's probably a music box. I don't want to steal right now. I don't know these people. Alright. I wonder if that's important later. Like the ship's gone, or in orbit or something, where I fast travel from, to another place without using my ship, and the ship isn't at the landing bay. I wonder. That's interesting. Because every bay has had that particular notice on its terminal. Okay, where's the button to make this thing go? There it is. Hello, my friend.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Grim. Sign me
I don't
up.
think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Wow. You haven't seen me around. Perhaps I've always just been on your left. You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Yeah. Takes more than a few gunships to scare me.
Wish more folk could say that. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. To do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Uh-oh.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I thought Saltuna was from the other place, from the cannery. Oh, they can it. You catch it, huh? Is that it? Me, I'm Alex Hawthorne. Nah, I'll be honest of who I am.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
You're not what I expected to find on Monarch. Is Stellar Bay really that isolated? I think I'll say that.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Oh, okay. So it's here. It's just not here. Is Stellar Bay really... Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are Sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook.
Yep.
And
I'll be
thank the
going
stars
there
for
too.
them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
I really hope somebody makes that cereal in real life. It sounds awesome. I'm going to have a look around.
Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
I can.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
What do you need?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming
boy.
in on the next Sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Who's the black hole? Oh, he's going to love this. Or this poster sounds pretty valuable. Yeah, I'm going to say that. Maybe that'll increase reputation with him.
I couldn't really say. I'm just a fan of the game.
Really?
But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
All right, let me ask who the black hole is.
That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever. Everyone's
Only?
heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
How about on a colony ship in cryogenic sleep? Oh, yeah. Actually, I've been in hibernation for decades.
You're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay.
Look, I'm telling you the truth. Why does nobody believe me? I'll ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
All right. Did I have junk? I don't any longer. Okay. Where to go, where to go? Let's just look around. All these things I could... So tempting to steal, but all these people around. Oh, look at that thing. That's a cool looking weapon, man. I'll have to find that.
Fresh blood at last. Stellar Bay could use some.
Blood? Are you one of the cannibals? Okay. This place looks large.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
What?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
Okay. That was funny. Okay, there doesn't look to be anything interesting over there. Who are you? Bennett. Well, you have a name. Maybe you have a conversation chain.
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
Okay, you look like Harry Potter here. What's going on? You got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, ma'am, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
You're so full of yourself. Ha 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 ha. Come to think of it. Sunday morning at the Hickey. How you doing, Paul? What are you talking
This
about,
law's
dude?
forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
So one guy likes Sanjar and you apparently don't. You missed the good old days, huh? But now you all are free from the board. I'll just ask the question.
Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
Fruit Loops. Wow, is that it? I'll leave you be, I guess. Did I screw that conversation up? You're not getting your Fruit Loops? Your Purple Berry Crunch? All right. Okay, that's the person we're supposed to talk to. And we'll talk to you in a second, too. Good Lord, look at your hair.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood. So it's sliding. All over the place. Trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Yeah, you're right, Paul. That guy, they even made him look kind of like a commie. Oh, let's keep listening. I want to hear this.
But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there.
Okay.
Right. What are you staring?
You're a little crazy.
You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm your problems solved. Are you always this drunk? Hi. Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Frankly.
I'll stay and chat, but you look like you've had enough. Let's buy her around. What the hell? Maybe she'll fall on her face.
Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm told... Vacation? Just seeing what it's like for myself. People talk it up like it's a shithole. I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we?
Yep.
Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business.
There you go.
I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Not in the mood to fetch things. How much time do you need? I don't need an escort. Just tell me how to get to Devil's Peak. No, I think she might be the other. I wonder if she's the other companion. So, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or
pills?
Caffeine somethings? Pills.
There you go.
Very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Okay, well, makes me wonder if your liver is about the color of your hair there. Steroid or caffeine somethings. You mean caffeinoid. Stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Okay. I'll be back. I'll get it. What else we got to do? All right. Passion pills.
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay.
I'm hearing that a lot.
First drink's on me, stranger.
I already bought like 2 from you, so. Yeah, I'll take it.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
You said you're not used to seeing new faces around here. Why is this place called the Yacht Club?
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
Fair enough. You might think, are there any yachts in Stellar Bay?
Nope. But a man can dream.
Fair enough. You said you're not used to seeing new faces around here.
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the iconoclasts or some such.
Yep, Raggedy Ann. That's a good way to describe her. What happened at Amber Heights?
Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago. Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though.
Yeah. So how well do you know this Nyoka?
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
Okay. Nope. I don't need anything to trade, so. Let's move on and see if there's anyone else to talk to. Why is it whenever I talk to someone, my companions always like teleport to a different side? They're always somewhere else. Oh, what's this? Let's look at that. Several phrases have been marked off. Bar talk bingo for Nyoka. Right between the eyes. There were 4 of them. That raft was this big. Took it down with one shot. Buy me a drink. Bingo. That's funny. Anything back here? Oh, this is the loo. Not a very good seat. I wouldn't. Anyway. And upstairs we go. Getting stuck on the stairs. I hate how it puts their names so high over their head. It's like I look at their face, and then I gotta scroll up to see who they are. Alright, what's up in here? Autoloader. Caleb Herrick. Wait, is that the dude from out front? No, that was Bennett. This guy's just got the same glasses.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yeah. Yep.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
Oh boy, we're gonna have a little drunk conversation here. What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares.
Like the opposite.
Well, as long as we don't run out of bits.
Like the opposite of the guy
But until
that
the
was out
windfall's
front,
gone,
huh?
we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
Well, cool. If only the folks in Edgewater did that. What could be so bad it made you walk off the job? Would you get in trouble? Yeah, let's see.
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to.
Yep.
Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what
Velma.
Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
I happen to be pretty good with negotiation.
I wouldn't doubt it. You look like the type who tends to come out on top. Not like us cogs, trying to be the squeaky wheel but just getting deadlocked. It's been days, but Velma won't even hear us out. Maybe you could just make her listen to our demands.
The Trangia fuel bottle? Oh, the one like behind his shoulder? Yeah. I'll mediate on your behalf.
You would
Of course,
do
I
that?
need side missions.
We sure are lucky you decided to come up to the patio today. I knew drinking up here would be good for more than the view.
Let's talk about Velma. Does she know Fred?
Sure thing.
And
What
Daphne?
did you want to discuss?
Oh, I don't want to do that lie. Not just yet. I don't know exactly what that symbol means. Does that mean I get like a reputation bonus from that? Or is it augmented by something? I don't know. How long can you afford to miss work? Any suggestions on how to put pressure on Velma to negotiate? Yes, that's an important question
If I
right
knew
there.
that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The
Okay.
others wanted to blackmail her. But we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
Okay, you know something. What's this about blackmail now?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Well, how about we look for that? See, that was important. That's what you should lead with, man, next time. This guy's going to be the first against the wall when the revolution comes. All right. Talk to you later. And let's see. I don't think these guys... Oh, jeez. Spooked me there, girl. Okay, these guys won't have conversations. And anything, I'm not even going to bother because it's all stealing. And I don't want to steal. I'm a good guy. Okay. Alright, now we have a lot of missions already. Do we get her? Do we work on Velma here? What shall we do? Or Grim? This one looks like it'll be easy. Maybe, maybe not. All right.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Dying?
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball games?
Mm-hmm.
You're not listening to a word, are you?
Look, my back aches and everything
I
smells
love these
like
side
fish.
conversations.
I just want to enjoy my beer.
Okay. I'll leave you alone then. You're the silent talking there, huh? Okay. What are all these other places? So many places to explore. This place is huge. I'm not going over there just yet. But this is... Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's go talk to this lady and we'll see what's up.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Sanjar. I'll need to talk to him at some point. Alright, Celia.
Greetings.
Greetings.
And welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Let's see. What was that exchange about? You having money trouble?
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Why? You're like dropping acid? I mean, what does it... Well, that was stupid. I don't know what that does for you, though.
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
You just do it to go see Sebastian, don't you? I got some trash to sell you.
So I can talk to him, of course.
I knew it.
He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Jeez. Just fill it up with him and stop. Maybe I can talk to him. Here we go. I'm going to be the matchmaker. Is this Fiddler on the Roof?
Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Wait. I'm curious. What do you see in Sebastian?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about.
I can't wait to see him.
Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for.
Fair enough. You really want to be with someone you can't talk to?
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
Oh. All right, that's all I need to know.
Sometimes I get carried away.
Now, wonder you want leg day. You don't want him to skip leg day, that is. We'll come back and talk to you later, because I know you're part of the main mission. Wait, but I was supposed to talk to you.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet?
No, I was
did he
supposed
say?
to talk to you about this other mission. Grim.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man. Because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it. But if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you. Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Okay. Well, that's all right. I've got other issues with her that'll probably... All right. I'll do that. That are probably going to make her very angry. All right. So where are you? Sanjar's to-do list. Review guidelines for annual self-review. Select font for annual self-review. Format annual self-review. Schedule time to write annual self-review. Write annual self-review. Tell Celia she's doing an excellent job. Okay. Well, now that we've got all that settled. All right. I really want to go... Whoop. Yeah, that was right. I really want to go see this dude. Wait. Where is... Speak with Velma. Okay, get more Velma. Wait, where'd that other mission go? Oh, here it is. Flowers for Sebastian. It was a task. Alright, we'll go do that. Because I want to see this dude and what she sees in him. Is he around back? A lot of people in here too. There's
Musk and Canadize, right here.
This is him, huh? Let me guess, he won't talk at all.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
Why would I want any of that? Let's start there.
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Okay. Okay, first, let's ask about who's Mr. Pickett.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Mantiqueens, especially.
Oh, like the Mantiqueen that they were going to go put in the lobby in that other building from the... I think it was in Edgewater. So have you seen one?
Sure. They're real big. Hard to miss them.
Why was he interested?
Who wouldn't be?
People who value self-preservation. Okay, but did he say anything more specific?
He kept talking about collecting a queen to take back to Terra 2. Didn't make no kind of sense to me. Mantiqueens won't let you collect them.
Yeah. That's where it was going. Where have you seen it?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks.
Oh, he's done.
To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
He's dead.
I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
I'll help him out of the Mantiqueen's stomach. Sure.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett's still out there too.
Or could be he's a Mantiqueen turd. Alright, let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Ha ha ha. Would you consider going on a date with her?
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount.
No!
Don't get me wrong.
You're dense,
I'd like
dude.
to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Persuade. Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Yeah, you're going to be sad to find out that she really doesn't want to buy stuff from you. She just wants a ride, I think. Okay. Oh, hi, Agnes.
Please,
what are you doing?
Will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
I smell another mission. Let's see.
Thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
Okay.
Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
What the hell can I do
It's
about
more
that?
dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
Calm down, take a deep breath, and tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Shit.
I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away?
Well,
he ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
yeah, I might tell him to stay away. You're creepy. Alright, why would he run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers.
Jeez.
He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
I'm pretty sure he's running away from you. Good God. Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No. And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Mantiqueen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Okay. What were you saying about the iconoclasts?
Like degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who'll listen. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
Oh, boy. And where is Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts. Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak.
My God, lady.
Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
You're neurotic, lady. Alright, I'll help find him.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town.
Keep using that
I'm
word.
sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
And I am almost certain that, what was his name, Tucker? I bet he is an adult. And not like the little child that she's portraying him to be. But who knows? That's just my spidey sense talking. It's back here. Anything back here? That's just ammo. I'm okay for now. I'll steal it if I need it. Whoops. Get freaking at it. Alright. Let's go back. I think, can we go through here? We can. Guess what? You got a date there.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said he'll go on a date with you.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Look, you got your chance, have fun, and don't overthink it. All I know is that if you act as crazy, you'll send him running. He likes you, Celia. Just don't ask for any discounts. Bottom line up front.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Okay. So what's in here? Ooh. Who are you? You're an executive. Let me guess, you're an executive too. What's this? Notes for revisions. Your report looks excellent. The numbers are front and center, and you highlight our recent production gains nicely. One small adjustment. Could you increase the page margins by 17.3%? I want them to match the formatting of our other reports for maximum readability. Okay, so what we've discovered about Sanjar, whatever his name is that he is like a frickin' word master. He's like more interested in formatting and font probably than content. Note to Otto. Otto, I've been checking your hours. You're well past due for some time off. Why don't you take a few days? You spend entirely too much time staring at that terminal. Wow, what a nice guy. Are you Otto? No, you're just an executive. What's on the terminal? Oh, good. I don't have to hack anything. View data. Summary report on conditions. Productivity has continued to improve since relaxing MSI's old restrictions and making allowances for employee benefits such as time off for illness and personal leave. 24.9% reduction in shift length and 52.3% more positive feedback. Fishery output is up 15.2% this year, showing a continuing but slowing growth trend. Decreased gains compared to previous years are likely due to the deterioration of materials and morale, occasional shortfalls in our supplies, and the gradual loss of personnel to marauders, 7.2%. Hostile wildlife, wow, look at the data, 10.3%, and iconoclast recruitment, 17.4%. Reconciliation with the board remains a long-term goal, but the immediate concern is defending this city from hostile elements. Repairing damage to the city walls consumes approximately 32.8% of our annual budget. The best solution would be an influx of skilled defenders and weaponry, but given the aforementioned factors that their effects on the local population, such a solution remains unlikely. So the more I learn about MSI, the more I like them. They seem like they care about their workers. Our profit margins are stellar. 43.28% more nutrient dense than the leading brands. A tolerable center of commerce in a hostile and chaotic galaxy. Well, I've seen worse. I've seen worse slogans. All right. It's tolerable. All right, what is that square? Did I miss that? Is that just food or something? Oh, it's a puzzle cube. I want that. I want that for Max's room. But I have to do it when they can't see me. Poop. Okay. Soylent Green. Pretty close. All right, let's talk to Sanjar.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32%
Oh, you're a numbers man.
cost savings not
This guy's a bean
moisten the
counter.
loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Why are you looking at me like that, dude? That's creepy. No, you have a meeting with me. That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Me? I'm charting my own path. Going where the wind takes me, or I'm just looking for the information broker. I think he'd like this.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway.
Right.
Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
No. Hey, it could always be both. I have to eat one more science project passed off as food. Well, should I keep his hopes up or just say afraid? I could buy a can of salt tuna, maybe. It could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Well, don't just use one failure to... What exactly are you hoping to accomplish if you're free of the other corporations? Why would you want to bring them back? Yeah, sounds like a personal problem. Yeah, let's do the first one, though, because that... let's just see what he's trying to do.
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
And you've been
We've
doing
kept ourselves
better.
in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Of course. Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan.
Yeah.
But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
What?
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Yeah, I wonder if that is something that John Willis would say. Oh, boy. You make a good point. So what do you mean to do about it? That's a coward's answer. No, I'm not going to condemn him. So what do you mean to do about it? Call to action.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
There you go.
Returning to the board is your only chance if you hope to survive here on Monarch. That doesn't mean it'll be easily achievable.
Indeed not. No worthwhile plan was ever simple. That's what I always say.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Plant more fruit? This lady knows what's going on.
It's true. Our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager.
Alarmingly?
In any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
I can help with that. How long did it take you to figure that out? Nah.
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course.
Just one cartridge?
If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
The Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
I can handle both. Why are you saying it that way? Oh, but I don't have enough perception to say that. Dang it. Then I guess I'll go get your Bolt 52, but what's the other thing?
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Well, perhaps I'm going to read it first. All right, let me ask you something before I go. I met Grim. Yeah. Oh. Let me ask about the information broker.
Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate.
How do I get there?
You'd head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek. But if you insist on going, I'd recommend taking a local guide. Nyoka would be a prime candidate.
Yep.
If you can keep her sober.
Oh, that's the plan. Let me ask about Grim. And yeah, I saw that too, Paul. But I don't think that was intentional. I think my thought is it was behind the walls at one point, and then they had to shrink and couldn't take it with them. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
Oh. The guy's a world-class moron. He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Let's hear about the good old days.
And it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
Oh, boy. How did MSI get kicked off the board in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Do you mean that you initiated your own removal? This is why you can't trust corporations and their so-called laws.
Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1.
Wait, what? Terra 1 and Terra 2. I see the board put their best people on that one.
Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
But not an MSI, right?
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to.
And how did that work out?
Most regard Monarch as a lost cause. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
Reforms are for quitters. How forward-thinking of you.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Yes, so you're actually going to start treating your workers better. Using the board's own tools against them, then. Clever.
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else.
I hope you gave them the finger. I guess you missed the transport. Yet here you are.
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet.
Right.
Not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
Ah. Why would they do that?
I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Why exactly do you want back on the board? What's the hazard clause? You don't seem to think much of, Graham. All right, let's start about the board.
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Without the board, chaos would overtake the system. Working within the established order isn't a principle to snub one's nose at, Captain.
Oh, Max.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
I can't fault you for your practicality. They've treated you pretty roughly. Is it worth going back to that?
I'm not a man to put pride before progress.
Good for you.
If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Okay. Leverage.
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes. It'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
Maybe. I wouldn't mind. Well, based off of my experience with the other corporations, this one treats its people the best, so that would be a good thing to spread that around the colony. What's the hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
A necessary evil for the greater good of society.
Max.
That's exactly how the board describes it.
Max, you keep, drinking the Kool-Aid, man. You sound skeptical.
Monarch may be dangerous, but it's hardly the wasteland the board describes it to be. Whatever the board's goals, the greater good has little part in them.
You don't seem to think much of Graham.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts.
Oh, he's an iconoclast.
Lawless anarchists, all of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
I will admit, I am keen to meet their leader.
Well, be careful what you wish for. Graham has a habit of ruining everything and everyone around him.
Oh, really? You got strong feelings on this matter. Maybe you should give them a chance? I'm gonna... let's see. One's for, one's against, and one's middle ground, and I feel like I'm always doing middle ground. But...
I'm trying to build something here. They only want to destroy things, and they risk ruining Monarch for all of us. It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels, and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
Well, interesting. I'm going to think about how I'm going to handle these two factions. I wonder if there'll be a way to get the MSI and the Iconoclasts more amenable to each other without neutering either one completely.
What can I do for you?
I've got to go. Okay. Yeah, there's that word again. Whatever. Yeah, they keep using it, huh? All right. I've got so many missions. I'm like, I'm lost. Where to? Oh, wait. What'd you get? When did you level up? All right, what do I want? When Ellie is in the party, any damage that would kill you instead heals a small amount of health. Oh, fuck yeah. I think I want that one. Swaps weapon and reloads much faster. Increased damage dealt. By the ability and chance of immediately resetting that can't cool down. No, I want this. I like that. And apply. And now, Max, what do we got for you? I'm probably going to end up doing this because I think this is all the same. Swaps weapon reloads much faster. Ability damage and reset cooldown. While Max is in your party, you and your companions deal bonus damage with science weapons. Good enough for me. Apply. Okay, now. Should we do the... Oh my god. There's Bolt. Get into arms building. And Mr. Pickett. He actually came with the toilet shotgun. I forgot what I changed him to. I don't. Spade retrieves the missing passcode. All right, since we're in town, let's do a lot of the stuff still in town. There's going to be a lot of talking, I think, in this episode. All right, let's go talk to Velma. We got a couple of things we need to talk to her about anyway. I think it actually was a plasma rifle. No, I gave him the light assault rifle. I got the plasma rifle. I got a plasma carbine, which is really cool. All right, so where is Velma? Where is there? What's in here? Squirrel. Who are you?
Look, I don't... Oh, sorry. For a second, I thought you were Grim.
How could I look like Grim? The hell? I don't even have a patch over my eye. Oh, this is... Oh, there she is. Alright, I'm going to save right here because I have a feeling this can go any number of ways. Oh, Raggedy Ann's still getting drunk. We haven't gotten her pills yet to sober her ass up. Okay, we found the workbench and now... Okay, Velma, what you got? Yeah, the Alto
Look,
boys.
you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Take it easy. Oh, man. I'm tempted. I'm tempted, but I don't know who Catherine is, and I may be screwing her if I do that. What are you talking about, Catherine?
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
The hell's a pescatological health manager? Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
You can't constrain a person's freedom. Don't you have rules about that sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply.
Oh boy.
Something else on your mind?
My goodness. Who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Oh, that lie would have worked perfect then. You said Braxton's been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
You should have hung the sleazebag out to dry. Awfully nice of you not to say anything.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Mostly. Alright, let's talk about Grimm's frickin' poster.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell.
Wow.
That about cover it?
That's kind of a dick move. Who's Nell?
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
So it's about the money.
Damn right it is.
Surely we can work something out. Or you still have the poster, right?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Sure, I can just steal it.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Oh. I can intimidate. You won't do much business if your neighbors hate you. Consider this an investment. Work with me. I'm helping you find Braxton, aren't I? Okay, I'm scared about doing this. I don't know what the little symbol means. So, if I get... Well, I don't like intimidating if I can help it. Or I could just persuade, but I want to try this.
I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
I just wonder if that hurt my reputation. That's my biggest concern. Nope. Nothing happened. Okay, good. Now let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again,
The slap
I've got
icon.
nothing to say.
Okay, why can't you give him his pay increase? Caleb says they need a raise to help keep up with prices around here. They're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation for that? How about let's ask why she refuses to increase their wages.
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
Right.
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Fair enough.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
I know you're taking a percentage off the top. What would Sanjar say if I told him? Sanjar's going to notice your shortfalls before long, and he'll hold you responsible. Are you willing to meet Caleb halfway? Let's see if she's willing to meet Caleb halfway.
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Sanjar's going to notice. I don't want to use the lie if I can help it. So we're going to go with this one.
Maybe so. But I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk. But if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
Okay, and you want me to what, steal his money? No. You're kind of... Yeah, this does need a slap button. Fine. I'm going to lie now because you're like awful.
Same thing as me. Where's your proof? Because I know no one's been poking around my terminal lately.
Are you absolutely sure of that, Ms. Ballard?
Just as a hypothetical. Nothing to see on my terminal, of course. Because I've done nothing wrong.
Maybe I should go to her frickin' terminal.
Fine by me.
Yeah, because... I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go find your frickin' terminal and prove... Alright. Where the hell's your office? Is that what the kids are calling it now? Frederick, we'll talk to you later, man. Wait. Yeah, that's the toss ball poster. But now... Hillow's living off a stash of bits he's keeping at home near the diner. If this stash were to go missing, he'd have to return to work. Caleb believes Velma has been skimming money. If you can find proof. Good God. I want to find proof. That's the stash. That's Caleb. Where's Velma? Where's Velma's terminal, damn it? Quick, let's split up and search for clues. Okay. Oh, look. Is this your terminal? Mash random keys. No, let's bypass. Okay, be hecked. Braxton Hex files are filled with Saltuna breeding charts, various pharmaceutical formula, and musings on why Saltuna seems to prefer borscht and beans over plain borschtwurst. Velma's personal files are a morass of supply contracts, order forms, spreadsheets, and financial records. Careful study of her financials reveals that for the past several years she has been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into a personal account. The theft is cleverly hidden. Individual instances could be excused as rounding errors or mistakes in simple arithmetic. The sheer volume of occurrences, however, indicates deliberate intent. All right. Let's see what messages. Braxton, the fish in Tank 23A are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it in, that's fine, but you have to let me know so I can stay on top of the doses. Velma. Mr. Nandi, we really need to talk about the Saltuna situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. I know the situation with the board puts us in a tough spot, but we need to start thinking about how we're going to keep Stellar Bay afloat if we can't get sales up. Seriously, where are you? You've missed 3 shifts. This is getting ridiculous, even for you. Maybe he OD'd and he's dead up in his room. Okay. So. What the? Oh my God.
Okay.
What the hell? I can't get in that. Okay. Well, now that we found that out, I'm going to save real quick. Now that we found that out, I'm going to, let's see. Let's go back and talk to her and force her hand, because now we know the truth. Hey there, liar. Let's consider this a slap.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in Saltuna guts.
Well, you're not going to like what I have to say, so. Let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
They're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation?
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
Then why can't you do it
Caleb
yourself?
and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Frankie Four Fingers has a stone the size of a fist in the case attached to his hand. I saw your accounts. You've been skimming money for years. You can afford to pay more.
Yeah, and did you miss the part where I'm working doubles to cover for everyone who decides not to show?
Oh.
Ironic, isn't it?
I'm the one who keeps this place running. That money's mine.
No, it
isn't.
isn't.
One way or another.
That sounds remarkably like Caleb's argument. And what do you think Sanjar will say to that?
Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately. Something else on your mind?
Okay, we got past that. Let's leave the conversation. Yep, she got slapped. That intimidate button. That's the most I've ever intimidated so far in the game. I try to avoid that, but it seems like that's the only thing she responded to.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Yeah. All right. So now let's head back. Nope, don't need that. I don't remember how to get out of this place. I think it's this way.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Good plan. She often needs slapping. Okay, so where do I go now? Where's Caleb? Caleb, there you are. It's like I always end up heading the wrong direction. All right, run. And up the stairs. There's drunk Raggedy Ann. Oh, I forgot to go talk to that other dude up in the... Oh, well. You guys got your job back.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
No, you got to get back to work.
Got an update for us? We can't afford to sit this out for too much longer. Know what I mean?
Yeah. You've got your pay raise. I don't know. I don't need to do it that way. He didn't seem to want that.
How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with a bit card of her own accord. As agreed, here's your compensation. Ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my
the
friends
money from
here
your
better get back
stash?
to work before Velma blows a fuse.
And I leveled up. Oh, my MSI reputation has increased. That's my goal. Let's see where it stands. Groundbreaker. I'm revering at Groundbreaker. Ground, whatever. MSI. Well, not much. I don't know why the board still likes me. I don't like them too much, and I'm not doing much to help them. Alright. So, let's level up. Okay. Let's increase. Ranged by 2. Melee by 1. Defense by 1. Dialogue. Stealth. Tech. Leadership, and then stealth, and then dialogue. And apply. And R2 perks. What's the next perk that I want? Soliloquy. I didn't see this one earlier. Oh, I just didn't read the title. Improve my dialogue skills. Better prices. Highlight range. Extra headshot, weak point damage, movement speed. Health restored per kill. That's the one I wanted. Okay. Okay, what's next? Journal. Do we get her pills? No, he didn't give me that bottle, man. Oh, excuse me. Whoo, boy. All right, let's go check on Braxton. We could do some good for this place. Hurry up, get back to work, guys. You're walking slow. How's your drinks coming along? Okay, so where are the apartments? This way. I found another workbench. They're all over this place. Oh, what's this? Zeng's to-do list. Clean dead mantis swarms from air filters. Purchase gaskets. Do not buy from Sebastian again. Those look like they'd been sitting in a rat's belly. Get fish oil from Velma. Ask Catherine for resupply. Bother Sanjar about walls. Haha. Why would you want walls? Oh, we'll talk with you. What the hell?
Well, well.
Oh.
The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook.
That's kind of what I am.
But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
Okay. Nothing right now. I didn't realize that there was no conversation to be had, that you were just someone to buy stuff from. Alright. Let's go see if this guy is face down and drooling in his bed.
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay. Let me guess, Braxton's dead. You alright?
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth.
Oh, God.
If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Don't contemplate one, take it. Yeah, I think you might have more than the hiccups. What's this on the floor? It's that little box. Stogie Slims. That's supposed to be like Swisher Sweets or something. Okay. Oh, hi.
We don't get many outsiders.
Especially those that just kind of walk into your home unannounced and go like trying to like look for stuff in your bathroom. And what's on your terminal, huh? Mr. Nandi, sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia is keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her about it? Isaac, can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites mantis swarms. And a mantis swarm infestation is everyone's problem. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours. I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day, night, haha. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly? I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Okie dokie. Well. Nothing very useful in there. Well, shit. This place been ransacked.
What a gruesome way to die.
Not much I can do for this guy.
Oh. I gotta say it. Okay, everyone, it's time to split up and search for clues. Man, it fits better now. Okay, so you don't have nothing. I want to step on your body. Where's your head? What's that? I'm not going to steal stuff from the dead guy. Purple berry crunch. There's blood splatter all over here. Nope, don't need any of that. Ah, what's this? Toss ball betting slip. This betting slip lists some incredibly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Toss Ball Betting. All the finest cereals, yes. Actually, I really hope someone makes a Purple Berry Crunch. It really sounds awesome. Look at that.
I
Look.
can take a hint.
It's ready to eat and everything. Man, that's so bright. I thought that was a clue. That's got to be a clue right there. And bits. Hastily packed suitcase. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. He was planning on leaving very quickly. So now we got to find Left Field Toss Ball Betting. Okay, I guess we found all the clues. Eat it. That really freak out your companions. Really? Here, let's see what happens. Alright, I'm going to eat the Purple Berry Crunch. Let's see what happens. Probably nothing. Or it'll be fun, we'll see. And what is this supposed to do? Oh, just natural. Here. Yep. They don't seem very, they don't seem like they're freaking out. What do you think they called him, Munch? All right. Let's go find this dude up here.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about Mostly Colonists, you'd be thankful.
So Isaac is likely the dead guy or the murderer. All right, so here's Braxton. Wait, what? Where's your name, dude? Oh, is your name Laura?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Wait,
Dilated
what?
Pupils, anxious posture, muscle spasms. She's high on some quality stuff.
Yep.
No! Okay, maybe just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know?
When you're stealing his stash? So you do know Braxton. Where is he?
Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand.
Oh, so he's...
maybe look for him there?
That's all I needed.
We're in agreement that this Braxton is probably dead, right?
Yeah, but he seemed like a better... He seemed like maybe a decent guy if he's taking meds to help a sick family. Or he could have just been, like, selling drugs out there, too. Who knows? Drop in a care package off with the Mathers in the old ruin south at Stellar Bay. Be back soon. Laura, I know you're reading this. Stay out of my things. Really? She's back into his things. Yeah, slap. Anything interesting in the bathroom? Nope. I'm just wandering in people's houses. What's this? Oh, that's one of those weapons I found earlier on that dude that he was holding. But I would have had to kill him to get it. Is anyone here? I don't typically steal things, but damn it, I want that. Well, I don't even know the stats of it. I want it, but I'll be patient. I'm sure I'll find it somewhere on a dead body. I can always get it later. It'll always be here. Oh, I can pick, but it's still... violating the Fourth Amendment. No. I'm not the government, so technically. Plus, I don't think these corporations know what that means. Oh, I've already been in here. All right. All right, so where do we go? Let's go to... All right, we'll go outside south of town. Which means I've got to go... Where is the frickin' indicator? Okay, I swear I was looking that way and it wasn't there when I was looking.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
Gotta hand it to you, Max.
Are you saying...
Make my old med school lectures seem interesting.
Are you saying that life finds a way? Because I know of a chaos theory scientist that you may have fun talking to. Alright. Let's go to the ruins and do some stuff outside. We'll get some combat in the stream. How about? Good God, Paul. On that, Paul, I think I'll be pleading the Fifth Amendment.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
Okay, what do you know that I don't? Look at the map. Okay, we're not that far from where... Oh boy. These guys won't be too tough. Or I could just walk this way and avoid them altogether. For now, I'll come back and kill them later. Nah, let's just kill him now and get it over with.
Here we go.
Get on.
Whoop.
Stood in our way.
Yep. What the hell were those things? Those little guys. I don't need any of the Raptidon meat. In fact, I think I should eat some of the Raptidon meat just to get it out of my inventory. Here it is. Oh, I knocked their bits off. Look at that. His tail and some feet. That guy just got totally screwed up. Anybody else hiding around here? Oh, there we go.
Try me. Got him. That's the last one.
Oh, he dissolved. It's so hard to see their little piles of ashes. What's in here? This looks like the old church. Is there a puzzle or something in here? Vicar, what do you think of this place? A Marauder thug. Oh, Trip Blade Mark II. Purpleberry wine. I found a book. I don't know. I imagine that goes into somebody's room back on my ship. Pick them up. I didn't want to reload. Top hat on that dude. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is purpleberry. Pick up a nice hat. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. So can I wear the nice hat? I want to wear the nice hat. If I can. There it is. Persuade +7. Leadership +5. No armor, but holy crap. I'll have to remember that. That's awesome. Definitely saving that thing. Oh, more goodies. Nothing in here. Oh, yeah, look at you. Hiding back here. Okay. Anything else hiding? What are you, Bits? Some spray of something or other. Okay. Are there any more things we need to kill?
I wonder what secrets these ruins contain.
Think they left anything good behind?
You're worried about secrets. You're worried about loot. Priest. Pirate. Makes sense. Okay. Are there no bandits or anything here? I'm waiting for something to attack me. Almost disappointed. Wait, did I hear something? No, I guess not. So what are we going to find in here? We're going to find a save point right now. That's what we're going to find. Okay. Now we're going into the Mather residence. Oh, it's a transition, so this is going to be a big place apparently. Right. I wonder. Play chopsticks? It won't let me. Somebody's playing. Okay.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Looking for a man named Braxton. He supposedly came by here.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Are you sure you haven't seen? I heard he was delivering medicine to you.
I'm sure I would remember something like that.
Hmm.
Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
What is going on? That ain't right.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
I'm looking for a man named Braxton.
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
You're a few rungs short of a ladder, aren't you? Is something wrong?
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip. Other times, it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Maybe I can help? Yeah, there's something going on.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
What's cooking? Maybe we go find Mama, see what's cooking. God bless America. What's on the hot plate? Yeah.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
The Eternal.
Only if you give yourself over to the plan, Martha. May I call you Martha?
By all means, just make yourself comfortable. Company is always a reason for cheer.
I certainly can't fault your optimism.
And who could? Stretch out your hand and cosmic divinity reaches back. Open wide your mouth and the universe provides sustenance.
God, this... Why am I so creeped out by these people? What do you mean by that?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me,
I'm a
prattling
gift.
on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Why is the door locked? Yeah. Y'all are creeping me out. I'm getting like Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes here. That door is locked too. Lizzie. Or the Mather house key. Let's explore a little bit before we do that. You know what? I'm going to save again because I'm really having... I'm having some anxiety about these people. They're doing something weird. I don't trust that things are what... What happened? Who opened this? I didn't. Levi Mather's Poetry Journal. Private. Do not read. Sunrise. The sun crests the horizon as round, soft, and warm as the lump of a cystipig. The day is fresh and alive with possibility. Trees. Ever reds rise from the ground, glistening and triumphant in daylight. They remind me that life can grow, even here amidst the dust. Sky. Monarch 1 grows large and dark. Large and dark. Like a mouth that eats the sky. I try to think of words I had to describe it, but something dark swallows them too. You notice his spelling is getting worse and worse? Hunger. There is an ache sharp in my stomach. Hurts all the time. Food makes me sick. Water makes me sick. Always hungry, so I can't think. Okay. There's something wrong with these people. You've locked me in. I'm going to steal it from you. I don't care anymore. I know something's wrong. We will find out what. I'm not sleeping in this house.
Hey,
What are you doing in my room?
I'm looking around. Sorry.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
What's a rocket candy?
The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
Oh, the drugs you mean. What other man?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Calm down, I'm gonna go now. I don't see any damn rocket candies in your room anyway. God, yeah. However old you are, I'm glad I didn't steal any of her stuff, by the way. But however old you are, you sure didn't act the age that you look.
Shh.
Let me see what she's got on her. We'll save this just in case this doesn't work out. Yeah, right. Purple Berry Punch. That's the candies maybe she's talking about. I'll just take her ammo. I didn't mean... Oh, I hate when I do that. All right, whatever. I'm not even doing... Not going to go do that again. So we either look here. Let's look upstairs some more. That'll be the last thing we open. Something tells me we probably want that to be the last thing that we open. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up murdering all of these people. Well, let me rephrase that. That they're going to end up trying to murder me. Soap. And what's around here? Playing cards. Oh. Nothing here, huh? I would have thought there would have been something in that room, even if it was just ammo or something. Yeah. Okay. There are two places to pick. I'm going to change my helmet out right now for my lockpick helmet. And now I don't have to use anything. And it'll be a quick pick. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not sure I want to see this.
I thought I'd seen the worst of humanity before.
Who does something like this?
Wait. Couldn't I just look? Oh, you really couldn't see what was going on in there, though. God. Oh, God. I guess it's Braxton. Poor dude. If lost, please return to Velma or current supervisor of the MSI fishery operation in Stellar Bay. Pick up supper time. The hell is supper time? Don't play with your food. Oh boy. All right. Escape the house. So I want first. I want to beat these people. Or eventually. I'm gonna. Yeah. Look in the freezer. Yeah, it wouldn't let me. As much as I wanted. And actually, I'm not sure I want to. Alright, so I'm going to go... Well, I'm going to save again, because now I know what's about to happen. Now, I'm going to go see if I can sneak and open up that last room. See if there's anything worth it in there. Yeah, that's Braxton stew. I don't plan on eating it. And you know... Yeah, I don't know if it's the kids... or if it's the parents, or if it's all of them. It's like... Should I kill them all? Uh-oh. I may not have the choice. Oh, I can escape right here and not have to deal with them. But I am not going to leave these people to, like, eat someone else. So, plus I want to see what this hammer does. So it's time to go. It's hammer time, actually.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen.
It'll be yours in a second.
Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
Yeah, it's one of my better qualities. The murdering cannibal accuses me of being nosy. Yes.
Quickly, my dear. She's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make this quick.
Where are they? I can't, like, do this.
Dust to dust. Or in this case, bloody bones to bloody bones.
Gotta admit, killing them felt real good.
It didn't feel all that good. I especially didn't like killing him. Because he was like not he just wasn't in his right mind. Oh wow, she got totally effed up. I don't need the vodka. Now it's time to go and take everything else I want. I don't think there was anything in here, was there? Nope. I don't know why that's still marked as stealing. They all dead. So this was an interesting science weapon that I beat them up with. Shoot the piano. I'll try that. I'll hit it at least. Oh, there's her arm. Where'd her head go? Yep, doesn't do much of anything. Alright, heading back out to Monarch. That's a shame. They wanted to have some friends for dinner. Quite literally. Alright, come on. Come on. I kind of figured the dude would be dead. Wow, look at that. I never looked up before. It's like we're in orbit around Jupiter. That's pretty cool looking, man. Alright, so we can head on back. Maybe by a different route. Find something new. Maybe. That's a cool waterfall. Looks like the water's coming out of the rocks, not just over it. Purple drank. It certainly was. Man, that right there reminds me of, what was it? The Gateway of Time, the Portal of Time, or something. There was a Star Trek, in the original series episode where they had, it looked like this rock gateway that sent them back in time. That reminds me of that. The Guardian of Forever, thank you. It's like you and I were both on the on the same sheet of music there. Deep fried Sisty Bits. So, just so you know, if you haven't tuned in, yeah, I think that one went off a cliff. I don't think I'm going to jump through that. The Sisty Pigs, the Sisty Bits, apparently in the lore of the game, they've genetically engineered these pigs to grow edible tumors that are harvestable. So the tumors just fall off the pig and then you can eat them. And this way you don't have to slaughter the pig. They just regrow the tumors. So that's frightening. 38 armor. Sign me up. Or whoever has that one-handed melee. Piecemeal mining helmet. Now that I will break down. I don't need that. Canned salt tuna and brine. Tarmac and cheese. Oh, look, he went to sleep with his cute little buddy. That's kind of sad that they died that way. Deadeye assault rifle. You know, Paul, you're not wrong about that. a lot of the salt tuna tacos. You're
understood.
You're
I'll
right.
keep my head down.
They eat a lot of that stuff. I guess you eat what you can to keep you alive. Is there something on top? No.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Yeah, it's so much better to taste the smell than to just smell it. Okay, while we're transitioning into Stellar Bay, I need to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
No one tells you how much of the job is waiting for action.
Okay. Let's put this away. And we'll
So, Vicky. Can I call you Vicky?
Absolutely fucking not.
For a vicar, you sure curse an awful fucking lot.
Look who's talking.
I'm not a fucking priest.
And thank the architect for that.
Interesting, Paul. I bet it was a different experience, at least. Be interested to see what they made of it, like if somebody actually made the episode that way. The way it was originally written, I suppose. Where am I going? I'm talking, I'm forgetting where I'm supposed to go. Where's my... There it is. God. That little green marker just... I mean, like, right there, you could barely see it. It's so hard to see sometimes against the background.
Sounds like wrapped in here. Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian.
Okay, Velma, you ain't gonna be happy with this news.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
And I pissed you off last time.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
Yeah.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Yeah, you kind of are. Cheer up, maybe now you can hire someone better. You definitely sounded like one. It's a rotten way to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
How about Caleb? Hey, they're agreeable now. Yay. Let's get them all the way up. Oh, there was that dude upstairs that I never talked to. Let's go upstairs and see if we can talk to him. Where was he? Was he upstairs? I remember him being in an office. Was he in here? Well, I'm not gonna... There's a lot of stuff here. See if anything is worth... Corporation Service Award. That would immediately go into junk. Whole lot of nothing there. And the bathroom. In fact, speaking of... Oh, I haven't picked up much. I don't have any junk. Oh, no, this is... the other dude. That actually was, I think, my favorite episode, Paul. It really was a very well done episode. So sometimes compromise actually works out for the better, I suppose. Where the hell was that dude? Here he is. Stop moving.
Velma's not so bad, long as you avoid her when she's stressed.
Okay, you don't have... You've got a name, but you don't have anything to talk about. Or a mission. Fine by me. Alright, well, head on out. Let's find out what the next thing we're going to do is, though. Alright, do the Nayoko's medicine. Yeah, should we sober her up? Or find out who murdered that guy? Look for the missing quote-unquote child? Well, this we can do. That's just giving the poster to that dude. Let's go take care of that real quick, because it's right around the corner, I think. Nope. Here's Grim. Hi there.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
You know, you really are a little too persistent about this. No, if he ordered it. Here it is.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature.
Really?
Can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Okay. Well, sure, thanks. I guess. I think the XP was the best gift. funny. Helped him, my MSI reputation increased, but the boss man said that he's with the Iconoclasts. That's interesting. Okay, next mission. Let's go get her medicine. Let's go sober her up. And maybe she'll be the last companion I gotta collect. I haven't been to... I was in there. That's the worker's place. Let's see. Is she up or over? It's up here. Hey. Oh. Well, that's nice to find immediately. What is this? Authorized medical engineers. Employee login. Please enter your assigned login credentials. If you've forgotten your assigned login credentials, please report to your supervisor for reassignment. Oh, I can create a new account or hack into this one. Let's just hack. Please select from the following menu options. Patient records. Why is my patient record there? Okay. That was interesting. Nyoka. Caffeinoid allotment standard. Medical engineer notes liver damage, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Attitude problems, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Frequent social withdrawal, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Oh, I can increase her allotment. Warning, excessive caffeinoid consumption may lead to side effects such as irritability, fatigue, uncontrollable bowel movements, nausea, death. Caffeinoid storage is approaching critical levels. Resupply recommended. Well, now we know how to get her meds. That was for Raggedy Ann right there. They didn't have any information for me. Okay. Reacticism plus Pep in You. I had hypothesized that this combination might awaken my mind and senses to the greater realities around us. If that is true, then it seems that my faculties were quite overwhelmed in this instance. Shortly after the dosage, I experienced cold sweats, tremors, and mild paranoia. It is perhaps due to these latter effects that most of my notes from the episode are of little use. Nevertheless, the effects were most invigorating. I will have to attempt a milder dosage once heart palpitations subside. Bushberry extract plus debilirol. After my previous experiments, I theorized that deadening the external senses might allow the mind's eye to glimpse the eternal. Alas, I was only partially successful. The combination of substances quickly rendered me both blind and feeble, so much so that I soon fell into a stupor. I awoke some hours later in a pile of my own sick and a most curious craving for Tilleritos. Signed S. Holmes? Was it really? Oops. Shit. I'm gonna hack again. File empty. That's interesting. 7% solution. Coke adds life. Oh, you're being a smartass. Oh, God. This is a long one. Stellar Bride. She's a wide-eyed colonist from Earth. He's a hard-working Saltuna farmer from Monarch. Their attraction blossoms into a whirlwind romance that transforms Stellar Bay. Oh, God. Hey, that's okay, Paul. I'm trying to be a smartass, too. And now it looks like we've got Chapter 3 of a soap opera here. A long way from Arkansas. You can put your things here, Mr. Elliot said, leading Abby into a dim apartment. The place was small, but it had a certain cozy charm. Abby set her bags on the floor and loosened the straps of her jumpsuit. Mr. Elliot coughed, his face suddenly red. If you get warm, you can always crack the window. Breeze from the bay is real nice. Just be careful about the mantis swarms. As Abby went to take the room key, her fingers brushed his. He had strong, rough hands, a Saltuna farmer's hands. She felt herself blush. You've been ever so kind to me, Mr. Elliot. Call me Archibald, he said. Seriously? This is like a romance novel? And call me Archibald? Not like Archie? Or something? Oh. Am I reading these in the wrong order? Oh, wait. No. This is different stories, apparently. This one's longer. Oi. The Passion Broker. You seem tense. A renegade iconoclast driven by his ideals finds love in the arms of a mysterious man with a tortured past. Will he follow his head or his heart? Chapter 2, Tall, Dark, and Handsome. Well, that's not trite at all, is it? Come on up, said the voice on the comm. It was dangerous and smooth in a way that reminded Broderick of iceberg-aged whiskey. The door slid open with a whisper of perfumed air. The hair rose along the nape of his neck, and he proceeded up the stairs. The broker sat with his back to a top-of-the-line, mostly charcoal personal heater. Slender fingers tented. So this was the mysterious recluse who manipulated Monarch from afar. Broderick could feel the warmth of the heater from across the room, but it was the look in the broker's eyes that had him feeling feverish. The broker produced a pair of glasses and a bottle of something that looked expensive. He poured it off and held one of the glasses out to Broderick. For me? He asked, trying to ignore the man's smoldering gaze. Indeed, the broker purred. I hear you're a man of bold tastes. Broderick took his glass. The broker continued, dark hair falling over darker eyes. That's why I've got a rare proposition for you. The glass nearly slipped from Broderick's fingers. He drank it in one gulp to hide the tremor in his hand. It burned all the way down. God almighty. You know, this is getting close to porn. All right, this one's kind of short. Clinic of the Heart. A battle-hardened young Earth Directorate soldier visits a remote clinic on Monarch to heal his injuries. But when he meets Gale, an elegant older nurse, i.e. experienced, she goes to work on his heart as well. Healing touch. Oh my God. This is... Fletcher held her tightly. His strength had returned. That much was clear. Yet here he remained, at the clinic, with her. He shook his head as if he'd read her mind with his perfect green eyes. Gale, the Earth Directorate's calling me back. They want me protecting Byzantium, but I don't know how to leave. Not after what we've found together. Then stay, she whispered, letting her breath warm his ear. I can certainly find a position for you here. Oh, laws, he moaned, pulling her closer. She pressed a finger to his lips. Shh. The only law here is love. Holy crap! Oh my God, yep, here we go. You can hear the music. You can... I want to create a new account just to see what it does. Oh, no, it needs a persistent connection. Return to root, and we're going to exit. All right, so now, holy shit. Oh, so what's in here now? I probably should put my gun away. I don't think I'm going to run into trouble inside the medical bay. A dispensary supply room. Maybe I could just... Now, yeah, let me open it. What the hell? I mean, what's the point? My lockpick apparently is high enough. I don't need to get the caffeinoid. That might be the meds that she needs, but I'll get them the right way. Alright. Nothing in there worth getting, but I got the XP from picking the lock. And by doing all of that first, I suspect I've already changed some of his or her responses here, but I guess that doesn't really matter.
Hello, dearie.
Oh,
Why,
dearie.
I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Are you like the porn
bedside
fanatic?
manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Huh. I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Right.
Whiskey helps, too.
That helps,
Please
too.
leave medical advice to the professionals.
Oh, God.
Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Actually, the pills are for me. It's gonna be for Naoka. I don't know, Auntie. You'll have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks. Oh, boy. No, we're just going to be honest.
Oh, her.
Oh, you're so wonderful.
It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
A full latex suit upstairs. There must be some way I can increase her allotment.
Well, I'm afraid
It's already increased. Go check.
Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Well, you don't hack well enough. Oh, I can intimidate. I guess I'll have to figure this out on my own. Well, let's find about that. I want to talk to that dude anyway.
I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance
Oh, boy.
combinations.
The Flower of Enlightenment?
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Okay. I guess I'll have to figure this out on my own.
Up, dearie.
But I've already hacked the computer.
Hello again, dearie.
Let's
what
see
did I get you?
if it changed the options now.
Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this?
I don't know how. Don't worry, Auntie. It could be your eyesight or your mind. I hear they both go with age. I'm sure you've been busy.
My, but you are a doll. Here's Neoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now.
Yeah?
Do take care of yourself, dearie.
I can still search Dr. Williams's body. There might be something useful there. So let's go find his body. Let's go some grave robbing.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for...
Okay, so we're going to cut through here.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Really?
Really? I really don't. Off to the graveyard we go. When your inhaler finishes off a stack of consumables, it will automatically reload itself. That's very useful. So does anybody else see an opera singer in that Mantipillar thing? Said he eel.
Max, you're always going on about destiny. What did your mother do?
If you must know, my late mother was a laborer, Dr. Finhill.
And your father?
The same.
And you ended up a preacher how?
The universe works in mysterious ways. Where there is a deficit, it seeks to provide an abundance. Say a church is attacked by marauders and sustains casualties. The replacement clergy must arise from somewhere.
Very philosophical. Why is the cemetery so damn far away? Okay. I wonder if I can sneak up on this dude and kill him.
Down they go.
Where are the rest? Oh, there they are. Okay, well. Why didn't they actually bury him? I mean, he's in the graveyard. Why didn't they put it? They just like... Okay, well. Oh, I didn't need any of this, apparently. But the level up is nice. Just like home. Okay. I don't want to run back. So we're going to upgrade, actually, first. My skills. I'm going to add 1, 2 to my ranged. Oh, handguns, I've got critical damage now. I don't use the slow motion like I probably should. Add 1 more to that. I'll add 1 more to defense. And now what do I want to do? Leadership. Oh, lockpick, I'm already at 50. Oh, I can't add any more to those. To that whole thing. I can only add them individually. But my hack is so far up because of my other skills. Let's keep increasing my tech. Engineering, what did I get there? Break down weapons and armor for a 20% chance to extract a basic mod. Okay. And let's add 1 more to sneak. And we'll add 1 more to dialogue, actually. Is that it? Yep, apply. R2, my perks. Oh, I don't have perks. I thought I saw perks available. And these guys don't have any perks. Okay, so now... we'll just fast travel. No, I keep a hammer next to the bathroom shotgun. Oh God, I meant to put it inside the frickin'. Damn it. Okay, so let's see what else we need to do when we get back. I don't know if I want to start working on the main mission just yet or work on some of the other smaller missions. I gotta remember to use the time dilation. I haven't felt like I've needed it though. Not recently. There were a few battles in previous streams that I really could have used it, and I did once or twice, but all right. Put the hammer away. Bennett. Do you have anything new to say? Not you.
In case I did not impress it upon you before, I'd like to enjoy my solitude.
Well, I guess I can't do anything with you anymore, so whatever. All right, Nyoka.
Ah, the Charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
I got your magic pills.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See?
Nah.
I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Nah. Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's go find the information broker.
Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun.
Some fun.
You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Yep, this was the other follower. Alright, so we can take her with us now? Or we can do other missions. Let's just take her with us. Should I send Ellie back or Vicar? Go ahead back, Vicar. We'll keep Ellie. He was starting to prattle on. It was getting a little old. Plus, these two, I think, will get on swimmingly.
Mighty big gun you got there. I'm looking forward to seeing you use it. That's a pretty big gun for a hunter.
I don't know what the game's like on Terra 2, but out here, the daintier weapons ain't gonna cut it. Manosaurs require stopping power.
Yeah, but what's left after you're done with them?
So, were those mildly veiled innuendos there? Or not really veiled at all? Okay, Nyoka. Wow, that is a big-ass gun. What the hell is that? Oh, that's just an LMG. 907 DPS? Holy shit. And the tremor cleaver. 137 DPS. That's... I don't think I have anything better to really give her. $140, $129. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is that argument, isn't it? Alright, yes. I need to get you some better armor. That's what I need to do. Hiking gear, quilted. That's not too bad, actually. But I think we'll give you this armor. Oh, but you don't have one-handed melee. You got a two-handed thing. Two-handed melee plus 7. 24. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And what helmet should we put on you? That one. Or something that'll give you some... You don't seem like a science-y person. Okay. Top-hatted? No. There it is. Okay, good enough. All right, now to look at the missions. Family matter. This is still going to be inside here without leaving. Let's do that real quick. Hopefully it will be real quick. All right, so right here. Yeah, right?
Poor Braxton.
I don't want to think about it.
Eaten by cannibals? What a way to go.
I put up with the constant stink of fish because I don't want to think about what's outside those walls.
I know. Just imagine if they fell. It'd be Amber Heights all over again.
They keep...
That's it. You owe me your month's ration of Debillerol.
They keep talking about this Amber Heights, and it's like, when I get there, I gotta find out what the hell happened, because it sounds like it was awful. I do creep a lot. I like listening to the conversations. Okay.
Ooh, you're the new face.
Yes.
Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
No.
So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
Oh, man. I should have had Max for this. He loves... I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me? Who has time to watch grown men and women hit balls with sticks? Oh, boy. I don't want to offend her. I'll just... Yeah, more slapping. I'm not here to chat
That's
about
a shame.
teams.
Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway. So, what can I do for you?
You said you were having trouble receiving the tossball game transmissions?
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda. Like it's done him any good.
Who's Graham?
All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Oh, like commercials? So I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened?
Poor Isaac.
I thought it was
was
Isaac.
wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
I'm listening. What do his teeth have to do with anything? I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go.
Oh, I know
Sometimes
people
he'd drink
just
Purple
like
Berry
that.
Punch by the leader. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
So who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
You'd bet me anything. That's rich. Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Well, I can kill them for y'all. What do we say? Let's go kill him. Or at least intimidate them so they'll never come back. He's running around town. Alright. I haven't saved in a while. I mean, I know it does saves in between loading screens and whatnot, but... Yeah, Biff Tannen.
What goes on in a marauder's head?
No, they're
We can do this easy, or we can do this real easy.
Dress themselves, work together. Got to be something of that.
All I need to know is
And I believe that was
I'm sure someone said the
McLean?
same thing in Amber Heights.
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Nah.
Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He couldn't hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing compensation for his lack of skill.
Alright, so how do I get into this alley? Ah, here we go. Berta. Thug. And Elijah. Hi, Berta. That's a funny looking hat you got there, bro. Your shirt's kind of ugly, too.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley.
Oh, God.
Berta already
You're one of
pissed
those
by
guys.
those crates to market.
I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business. Oh, I can't intimidate him? Oh, my God. And it's like I'm channeling the writers. That's the wrong answer. Well, here we go. All right, change the weapon out. Change the weapon out. Why are you guys not, like, helping?
Everyone all right?
It's like they all agged on me. Wow, everyone almost went down. That was a harder fight than it should have been because of the melee. Now there's no evidence. Unless there's something on him. Oh my God, he didn't have anything? Oh, he's just a waste of oxygen there. Since this is the secret, anyway. Did I do anything with that? Nope.
If I never smell another raft, it'll be too soon.
Weren't you a Sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm with you there. At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink.
Most of them.
All right,
Well,
Sanjar.
I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Yes.
Sir, please stop.
Okay.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway,
You are
what can I do for you?
100% not funny. Isaac Rose is dead. I found the people who killed him.
But that's terrible. What happened?
Dude, I've taken care of it.
But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
Sorry. Maybe I could have gotten their statements if they hadn't been ready to kill me.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense.
This is true.
Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
All right, gotta go. That was it, just 625, whatever. Okay. All right, what's next? Oh, she leveled up? Oh, perks. Increase your lie skill when she's in the party. Sneaky, boisterous, healthy. All right. Reduce how far the sound of your footsteps travel. I don't know how I admit. Man, this might have made things easier, like in that last battle. Death deals bonus damage to creatures. Jazz hands. Oh, apply. There we go. All right, Paul. It's been great chatting with you and playing, so have a good one, man. We'll see you later. Thank you for tuning in. It is getting late. I may just do one more mission and then call it. Wrong button. Let's see what mission I'm going to do, though. So we could... I think we'll save Radio Free Monarch for another stream, because I think that'll be a longer quest. And we definitely have to do Bolt as well. And we have to do that, but that's, I think, in a different location on this planet. The Empty Man. And we got to go find that dude. So let's look at... Tucker Needham. Actually, yeah, let's look at this one. All right. Is this the route I'm supposed to go to make life easy? I guess. Oh yeah, that doesn't seem too far. Doesn't matter, I could always go the other way and cross the bridge. This is such an awesome game. I love the depth and the detail. They really did well, I think, with the characters. I like the banter back and forth. I like all the little side conversations, not just that they have, but just with all the other people in the area. I think there's some decent writing in this game. It's pretty cool.
Can we talk?
Okay, let's talk.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry.
Okay.
You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed. And I could use the help.
Thanks for the compliment, I think.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Okay. I'm honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Well, that's cool. How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen.
Oh, well.
Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time.
Oh.
His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
Where's home?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out.
Oh boy.
If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
We're going to have to kill a Mantiqueen? Sounds fun. Let's go. That seems like a bit callous. Okay. To Hayes then. So maybe it's like there's always a new quest. Map. Okay, so that's all the way over there. And we were going to go do this. God dang it. Which is over here. So we're still... we're going to still do the Family Matters one, at least for now.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
Apparently you are, Ellie. Well, I don't see anything that wants to eat me just yet. The hell is that noise? Oh, that's... Oh, there's something. It's just a Raptidon. I'm not too worried about the Raptidons, but those Mantiqueens just sound awful. And I've not seen one yet, so the anticipation is a bit intense, you know? What is this? Oh, there's dead bodies there. Well, let's just go ahead and kill what's out here.
Here we go. Ready for more.
Okay. That wasn't so bad. An iconoclast. With his head bitten off. Something tells me this sneaking stuff is here for a reason. Or not. Alright, I'm going to save right here. Because this might be a hard fight. I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know where the others are. Stop moving.
Nothing like a good tussle.
We were walking kind of funny there. Alright. LMG Mark II, huh? That's nice. Maybe. Hunting Rifle Ultra. All sorts of new stuff that I'm going to have to go look at. I won't be doing that on the stream. I'll do that offline. That wasn't so bad. But what is this? And does it have a fast travel point? Bayside Terrace Ruins. I mean, I don't need to kill these guys, but I will. I don't know what that does. No, I'm not going to deal with that right now. Everybody okay? There we go. We just came up on someone's campsite. I guess this was going to be dinner. Wrapped the Don meat. I don't need that. Another flamethrower. I saw motion over there, but it was just the vegetation moving in the wind. So what's over here?
Here we go. Nice one. And we're alive.
I didn't even see that guy was hitting me. Something that I find it hard to, maybe it's telling me, but I'm just finding it difficult to determine where that I'm getting hurt and where the damage is coming from. Well, that being said, I do believe I need to... Oh, it moved something up there already. Movement speed, melee weapon attack speed. I'm not sure I want that there, though. I think let's unequip. And let's... What is this? Ability cooldown, time dilation, ability cooldown. So tune a special blend of herbs and spices. Base health. There we go. This is what I should have in there. Maybe that's what it put, I don't know. What's in the journal? Oh, I just realized I'm going to Amber Heights, which means I'm going into another faction headquarters, which means there's going to be a shit ton of more missions to do. Probably. I suppose that's okay. Oh, I can't jump over these things. I sometimes forget I'm not playing Borderlands anymore. What's in here, huh?
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Yeah, we're not doing that yet. Just going through and looting. You know what, I just realized I probably should repair all my equipped items. Just in case. Make sure that they're in tip-top shape. Sisty chops. Right control helmet. Ammo. Mag. And here we go. Oh, I can respec to change my perks. Hi, Rose.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please, take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
What the heck is that you're wearing on your head? You're offering me a pamphlet you don't have? Who are the Iconoclasts?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
Okay, no problems. What about the Raptidons or Marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us,
But a
so
hurdle
long
is
as
a
you
type
can earn
of
your
problem. I'm just looking for work. You have a boss or leader or something?
keep. Oh, sure. Graham's our founder. He taught us how to cut our own path in the wilderness. And I guess some folk have started following Zora's orders. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Okay. Tell me about Graham.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
Man, this would be interesting if I had brought Max. Because he really hates the philosophists. Tell me about Zora.
Well, she's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Okay, but I don't think that's how it works, but okay. Where can I find them?
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Okay. Why are you not in Stellar Bay?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
Okay. Hey, before I go, where's this Tucker kid?
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Okay. Alright, let's sell our junk since we're here. I know I have some. And I gotta clean up my... What the hell? I forgot about the music. Oh, what are you? I almost missed you. Request list. Bronson maintains a record of strange special equipment requests beyond the normal firearms, ammunition, and medicine that the Iconoclasts burn through at an alarming rate. Most of his list is crossed out, but a few items have yet to be fulfilled. Zora, Force Melt Bright Gel. may not actually exist. Graham, Dissident Hunter number 17. Excuse me. Huxley, Anti-Cleo Wrapped Begone also may not actually exist. Huxley, any book on terminal repair. Carl, Primal Glue Adhesives. Oh. There's Bronson.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
You sound so excited.
It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need. We gotta eat. Eating means hunting. Hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards.
Yeah.
So Zora set up a system.
People.
You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do.
Interesting. Anything you need help with?
Plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
Yeah, where things are really falling apart. Simple enough, I'll let you know when I'm done.
I ought to tell you. Most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
Why are you, like, not even concerned?
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
Okay, thanks. I'll let you know if I get 8.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Okay, well, I plan on treating them right, so...
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
Nuh-uh. Taro's got that sweet blood.
So? You gotta boil it or you'll get sick. Then all that sweetness takes the air anyhow.
Nah, don't boil it. We're gonna get sick all the same.
Might as well enjoy it.
Don't boil. Do you want the runs?
Better than taking sulfur and dirt every damn day.
Oh my god. Okay, so the kid is in, Tucker is inside there. I'm going to save out here in case I screw up the conversation. Oops, spent too much time on that. Okay. That's an interesting mask. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're not a child. Just as I suspected. What's this? Knock you out bar. Because Mama said knock you out. Okay. Huxley, stay off this machine. I know your terminal's out of storage, but if you break this one, things are going to go tits up around here. Anyone else, as long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders out wherever you can. Steam coming out of the roof. The pipes on top of my house are going to burst. They're leaking steam. Someone ought to fix this before they explode, or the steam hurts somebody. Remotely reroute the water. I can do that. Arcing electricity at the bar. Looks like sprats chewed through the wires on the side of the bar. They're sparking up a storm. Remotely shut off the power going through the bar's side panels. I can't do that. Haven't heard from the Rapt House. We ain't heard from the Rapt House in a while. Sent Milton over. Ain't heard from him either. Someone needs to go check it out. Remotely reset the Rapt House's communications breaker. Oh, man. I might have some tech gear stuff that might help. I don't know. Dear Diary. Haha, hey Zora. I figured out how to add work orders. Dear Diary. Eat it. Hux. Well, I know I can't do that, so. Medical examination residence doors sealed. The door to the examiner's residence above the med bay is stuck and is completely sealed. Can someone get this thing open? Engage remote force door lever operation. Work order completed. Why couldn't you do that, Tucker, since you were in here? Alright, what are we doing?
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
You call me your mother's leash.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
You're a new face too, huh? Free from what? Tucker, you're Agnes's little boy from Stellar Bay?
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
She made it seem like you were in danger, asked me to rescue you.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
I'm not asking you. I wish I had the persuade option, though. So what do you want to do about it? She'll keep sending people to look for you.
Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead.
I could tell her you're dead.
You know, that might just work. You go back and tell her you found my body beside the road, all mangled and tore up. If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more.
You want to fake your own death to avoid talking to your mother? You're okay with her thinking you're dead? Don't you think that'll hurt her? If we do this, I'd need some proof that it was your body I found.
Wow. I hate to think of her grieving, but it'll be good for her to move on. In the long run, you know?
But what else can we do? If we do this, I need some proof that it was your body I found.
Oh, right. I guess you could take my daddy's ring. I've worn it ever since he died. Mama would recognize it right away. You take this back to Stellar Bay. Tell my mama I died and you found that on my body. I know it'll be hard on her, but it's the only way.
Okay. Well, that being said, since we didn't want to send that guy back home to Mama, I think that is where we will end for the evening. I will level up and all of that as we begin tomorrow. But, let's see here. Actually, I can do that now. This leveling up's the easy part. Let's see. Let's add some more here. Oh. Get that all up to 50. Another to sneak. One more, 2 more to tech. 3 more to tech so I can get the bonus. And 2 more. So we'll add 1 to melee and 1 to ranged. And is that it? Yeah, that'll be it. And then for perks, what's next? Movement speed, or I might do that. Science weapon damage. Companion ability cooldown. We'll do this. Oh, I think I already did that. Duh. So, then we'll do this. And do they have? Nope. See my reputation real quick. Iconoclasts are starting to like me. Monarch MSI is kind of liking me quite a bit. Why don't they like me? What did I do that they didn't like me? I don't know what I did wrong. If guys can go back and watch the streams, maybe I can figure out when that happened. But anyway, okay. Well, all that being said, I'm gonna call it an evening. Thank you all for tuning in. I enjoy this, and I enjoy your company. So, I want to, on a serious note, I want to remind you, as I always do, to remember that you are responsible for your own safety. So be the first responder that you want to show up at your emergency. No one is coming. It's up to you. So carry your gun, carry medical, get training, know how to use both. Take care of yourself, take care of someone else. Excuse me. And I will see you guys all next time on the Data Stream. Good night, everybody.